Good to have you with us here on the midweek edition of the South African Morning. I'm Gareth Edwards. Well, Mango Airlines staff are heading to the courts to simply get paid the money they owed. They haven't received salaries for months now, with some having gone half a year without getting any money. The state-owned company is in a dire financial straits and is awaiting, we understand, a cash injection that's actually meant for South African Airways and its subsidiaries. So where are we on this, and what are we hoping to achieve by going to the courts? I'm joined by two people. It's, first of all, South African Cabin Crew Association President Zazi Nsibanyoni-Mugambi at the top of our screen, at the bottom, Mango Pilots Association chairperson Jordan Butler. Good morning to both of you. Zazi, let me start with you, if I could. Just tell me in about 30 seconds, what is your stance on where we are this morning? Going to court, getting money, but still staff haven't been paid.
Yes, I think we find ourselves in a very uncomfortable position of having to opt to place Mango under business rescue. We've explored all avenues in order to save the business, and unfortunately, the only choice we have left is business rescue because DPE is unfortunately not giving us clear commitment on the future of Mango. The SA board is silent, and our members have not been paid in a month. And you would recall historically, Mango employees have voluntarily sacrificed their salaries in order to keep the airline afloat. And unfortunately, it hasn't had the desired effect. So, our members right now are coming to work every single day and are not being paid, and only on the hope that we can save this airline. And I think Mango Pilots Association ourselves have taken it to another level of deciding that we need to do a business rescue in order to make sure that Mango survives.
Jordan Butler, you were mentioned there, Mango Pilot Association. You're the chairperson for that. Is this now the end of the runway, essentially, for you? You feel going to court and putting the company under business rescue is the only way to try and, A, keep the company in the air and also get your staff paid, your members?
Gareth, hopefully not the end of the runway, but yes, there's just no other options available. If we don't do business rescue, who knows what else might happen? It might be a liquidation. So we need to do everything possible to save not only Mango, but all the jobs, the 750 jobs, and all the people that depend on Mango for its livelihood, and the consumer market. If Mango leaves the market, consumers are ultimately also going to be the ones that suffer. So as you said, we've tried continuous engagement with everyone, but no one wants to talk, no one wants to act.
Well, let's try and get some people talking here. Zazi, help me understand, for someone who has a fair idea of the story. It's been bubbling under the surface for a while. Obviously, the big focus for a while was South African Airways and the Department of Public Enterprises in getting involved there. Why is Mango in such a dwang financially? Just help me understand that.
Well, it's the same story as SA, unfortunately. It's been undercapitalized, and we find ourselves in a situation where, we are waiting for 890 million that's been gazetted and ready to be paid to Mango, but it's been held to ransom, apparently, by the DPE because they're waiting for a restructuring plan. And that was not the deal as far as we understand. And you'd recall, with the SA Business Rescue, we made it very clear that we believed Mango and SA Technical should have been placed under business rescue because we could foresee what was happening. And unfortunately, DPE refused. And it led Mango down this very, very, precarious road. And right now, there's no other option for us but business rescue. And it's a painful thing because employees are very worried about the future of Mango, and they know what happened with the SA story. It was over a year of business rescue, and that's not our intention. Our intention now is that it's going to be short, sharp, and sweet. We're going to turn the business around with the full commitment, try to find equity partners that are going to commit to the business, and really, really turn this airline around.
Jordan, let me come to you. Approaching the courts is the next step, it seems. What if the court, for example, does not rule in your favour? What is the plan after that? What kind of action can we see from the Cabin Crew Association and the Pilots Association?
If the courts don't rule in our favour, Gareth, it's going to be quite dire because there's a liquidation application as well that's due on the 1st of August, as you guys may know. So this is really a last-ditch attempt by the unions to try and save the company, because it seems that the Department of Public Enterprises and SAA board are just letting Mango fail. They're not trying to act to save it. So it seems to be left up to us to make it happen.
Zazi, I'm going to come to you for the second last answer. I want to hear from both of you before I say goodbye. We have about 20 seconds for each of you. Zazi, if the DPE is watching now and the shareholders are watching now, what's your appeal to them this morning on ENCA?
I think our appeal is very clear. Be clear about what your intentions are for Mango. We know Tekatso is coming with Lyft, which is a low-cost carrier, and Mango is the same. So we don't want to be left out to dry by the DPE. I think make a call. Let us know what your intentions are with Mango, so we can then decide what we do for the future of Mango. But one thing we will not do is allow the airline to fail.
Jordan Butler, let me come to you for a last 20-second comment, if you'd like to weigh in.
Well, just to do the right thing, and just the government is the epitome of labour relations, and they are really not putting their best foot forward, to put it lightly. Do the right thing, save the company and the jobs and all the knock-on effect that Mango has. You know, there's over 10,000 people that depend on Mango in some way, form or shape for salary and sustainability. So it's not just a small company. So do the right thing, Minister.
I said, do the right thing. 890 million rand is meant to be paid over. Salaries have not been paid for months. Some are even saying as long as a year. All the best to both of you. I'm sure we'll be speaking to you again as we kick this tin further down the road. South African Cabin Crew Association President, Zazi Nsibanyoni-Mugambi, and Mango Pilot Association Chairperson, Jordan Butler, joining us here on ENCA.